Yo, what is up, everybody? Almost Evil 33 is here again, and today I have another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys. Today I'm playing some Tehran Highway on Rush Attack, and I'll be using the G36C with red dot sight, foregrip, and heavy barrel with the engineer class. And I didn't really want to talk about the gameplay too much in this commentary, but instead I'm just going to talk about a general Battlefield 3 topic that plagues first-person shooters everywhere, and that is about maps that you hate. So I just want to talk about that in this commentary because I really don't like Tehran Highway, and that's why this is the first gameplay you'll see of me on Tehran Highway, and it might be the last. No, I'm just kidding. But it is the first gameplay that I've put up about Tehran Highway, and it's just because I really don't like this map, and most of the servers you'll find me in don't really run this map, so that's just one reason why there are a couple maps in the game that you don't see me playing very often. And I'm going to kind of talk about in this commentary what makes me hate a map, you know, and what I do to deal with them when I actually have to play them to make the best of the situation, you know. And I want to know what your guys' least favorite maps are and why you hate them. So leave me a comment down below of what maps you hate and why you hate them. And I'm pretty interested to see what everybody's got to say about that because everybody has their own opinion, and I think that's cool. So let me know. So I'm just going to kind of talk about my least favorite maps. So it seems like my least favorite maps kind of revolve a little bit around lighting. The maps that are darker I tend to hate more, and I think it's just because I don't have as much fun on those maps. Most of them are just more slow-paced for me. The only exception I think is Operation Metro. I love that map, obviously. Extremely fast-paced, so much action in your face, and I really enjoy that. But most dark maps I really don't like, and there are a couple in particular that I just despise. One of them is this map. And the main reason I hate this map is the first base. I hate that first base, especially defending it. If you're defending that first base and your team is really good, or the enemy team sucks, it is a slow-moving process to, you know, get rid of those 75 tickets, and it's not fun because they have very few vehicles that are coming up. So I guess you could destroy a tank every now and then if you're lucky, and they have a lot of snipers sitting in the hills, so you can't go too far out without getting your tits sniped off. And why would you want to have a map like that? I think defending this map is awful. It's absolutely awful. And if your team does get pushed back from the first base, that means your team sucks and they're going to get steamrolled because basically this is one of those maps where if you get the first base, most of the time I find you can pretty much get all of them if you're attacking. So it just seems like a kind of an unbalanced map, and I don't like it. It's just it bothers me. I hate seeing Tehran Highway. I just don't enjoy it. But it's my personal opinion. I know people who love this map, and I know a lot of people who hate this map. So really, it's a love-hate relationship for most people that I've talked to. But I do know a lot of people that despise this map, and this is just one of them. I also hate Dam of Van Peek in Conquest mode. I hate Dam of Van Peek Conquest because 90% of the action takes place in that dark little cave where a tactical flashlight on your gun gives you the advantage against the other players, and I think that's ridiculous. I hate maps that actually, they almost kind of tell you what setup you need to run or what attachments you need to put on your weapon, and that's stupid. You know, you shouldn't have to base what attachments you put on your gun based on a map. I mean, given long range and close range, maybe, you know, with the suppressor and the foregrip and heavy barrel, I suppose, you know, the map size and things like that could affect it. But if you don't want to run a tactical flashlight because you don't want to give away your position, you shouldn't have to, just so you can actually see people in a dark tunnel. Like, that's stupid. Like, I don't like how maps do that. So that's why I tend to hate the dark maps in this game. And Dam of Van Peek Conquest seems to be a very unbalanced kind of map. It seems like one side always wins and they always triumph over the other side, and there's very few close games that I've had on Dam of Van Peek Conquest. In rush mode Dam of Van Peek, I really enjoy it. I enjoy definitely the first two bases. I really love. I don't like defending them very much, but attacking, they're a lot of fun, and you know, it actually requires some skill to get down the mountain. But the third base, where you're attacking and you jump off the mountain and you have two MCOMs to get at the bottom, I don't like that. I like the B one that's just on the right side, but the one that's in the building, which is A, I hate that MCOM. Like, everybody just camps out in the, you know, in the upper levels of that MCOM. You can't even get at it most of the time. Even if you use smoke, a lot of the time the enemies are just always there, and you can't get that arm on the MCOM. It's just unbelievable. It's a frustrating experience, to say the least. I really hate that pace, and I always have. Like, the first time I saw it, I'm like, is there seriously an MCOM in here? Like, everybody's in the catwalks up there, shooting down grenades. People have C4 on it. Like, it's just, it's annoying. And it's really hard to get at them up in the catwalks. There's so many of them. And a lot of people just hold out in that building, and it's always frustrating. And especially after jumping down the mountain, you don't have a very good advantage at getting into that building. Given you can get on the roof easier than the enemies can, and you can kind of jump in that way, but jumping off the roof, you lose a ton of health. So really, it's a lose-lose situation most of the time on that map, and I always get stuck at that MCOM. It takes me forever to get it most of the time. Sometimes I don't even get it. You know, if I get stuck on an MCOM at Damavand, it's always that one. So screw that MCOM, it sucks. Other maps that I hate. I mean, I don't hate too many. Operation Firestorm, I hate. Conquest is just too big. Everybody knows that. Some people like it. Others don't. Most that I've talked to really hate it. But I mean, most of the servers I see on Xbox are filled with Caspian Border and Operation Firestorm, Conquest. And as soon as I see that, I'm like, nope, not joining that server. Because, like, they're just big and there's no room to do anything. There's barely any firefights or action going on, and I hate that. So I need to get in that action, and that's just me as a player. I love getting into that action. It's just my favorite thing to do in this game, just being up in everybody's face. But nonetheless, I also don't like Caspian Border Conquest that much. It could be fun shooting down jets sometimes with the Stinger or the Javelin, but obviously none of my teammates will ever equip the SOFLAM unless I tell them to. So really, it's all personal taste, and that's why I want to know your guys' opinion on this, because everybody seems to have their own opinion. So let me know down below in the comments, what is your least favorite map in this game, or the maps that you hate the most, and why do you hate them? So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave me a thumbs up. It helps a lot, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.